Hey guys, Double B Billy Boudreaux here. Welcome you to this entry here on December 10th, 2010. Quite a few things to talk about here, guys. We had TNA Impact on Blog TV last night. It was okay. Thomas, aka Triple H for Life on Blog TV, kept asking me, well, how come you don't do another weekend review like that? I mean, one thing, it's a weekend review. It's not a day in review. It's a week in review. And secondly, I do the weekend review on the podcast, WGS Radio, every Wednesday night. I don't need to do it on a daily basis. I do the video blog on a daily basis. I don't do the podcast on a daily basis. Okay, Thomas? I hope you understand that. That's not meant to be rude. But, again, the podcast, weekly. The video blog, daily. There is a difference. Now, I hope you guys checked out yesterday's entry. Because, let me give you a little background. When Blog TV was still kind of me, and I went to Justin TV, and it was a match on Grand Theft Auto. Me and Mick37 were in it, and we got into this death match together, which is amazing, because technically, if you go onto a free-for-all, basically that's what it is. It was a free-for-all. You can't go in as a party. You can't do it on Call of Duty either, but we ended up both searching for the same match. We got into it together, and we came across this board of complete and utter idiots who sole purpose during the entire match was to argue about chicken and waffles. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. Chicken and waffles. It was the most inane argument I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not going to reveal too much about a few of the things they said, but you need to check it out for yourself. You know, the gameplay is good, but you need to listen. Listen to what these guys have to say, because it's just absolutely messed up what these guys are talking about chicken and waffles, and the reason they're talking about chicken and waffles. So, now, tomorrow is Saturday. And I do believe my little brothers will be going to the Zoo of Acadiana, because they too have a Christmas display. And I'm gonna have my pocket video camera with me, right here, and I'll do my best to make a separate entry. Of course, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be recording my little brothers and the time they have, but I'm also gonna do my best to take separate videos and make an entry so you guys can see it right here on YouTube. And by the way, guys, we're up to 144 subscribers on YouTube. That is just absolutely fantastic. Keep coming, guys. Keep on coming. You know, they'll say, keep on trucking. Now, why I just did that, I have no idea. Now, I've been asked to put more gameplay videos up, too. And, well, I did post a question up on the Facebook page. And, of course, I'm going to oblige. I have a few of my matches on Call of Duty Black Ops saved in my theater mode. And there are some of the best matches I've done. Again, I'm not the best player in the world. You're not going to see like some of these so-called master players who upload their videos of going like 48-8 or 48-3 and on the demolition and stuff like that, or having a quadruple headshot with a sniper rifle or anything like that. I rarely play demolition, by the way, guys, just to let you know, because it's a stupid game mode. I mean, and basically the what I call it is, it's camper's paradise. It's camper's paradise on demolition, because that's really the only thing they do is camp. So that's why I don't play it too much, because it'll make you want to tear your hair out. So that's why. Now, because Army tried to, you know, to give me a little taste of it, and I've hated it. I refrained myself from cursing, guys, just to let you know. Because I was gonna say something else, but I restrained myself from saying it because that's how much I hated it. It was that bad. People just camping left and right. And then they come on the mic, hey, I'm the best player in the world. You can't do anything about that. And I've already posted my shoot video about what I think of you noob campers. So I really don't need to reiterate that. Because my feelings were very much voiced on that video I posted a few days ago. Now, when it comes to the matches that I'm going to post here again, it's some of my best matches I've done, and they were few and far between. But they were some of my best matches, and I had fun doing them. I never had the best KD ratio on Call of Duty, but these matches I posted up, I did okay in, and I had a lot of fun in the match, and I will definitely post it up for you guys to check it out yourself. Now, a couple of more things here before I head out on today's entry is if my phone's ringing, so I'm kind of being rushed at the moment, but somehow my YouTube channel it's enabled for video uploads of over 15 minutes now. Now, I'm not going to look a gift horse. I'm glad that this happened. I'm guessing it's either because I've gotten either a certain amount of subscribers, I've reached that limit, or maybe it's the amount of videos that I've posted. But either way, you know, I'm not going to make like 3-hour videos on here with me just babbling on. No, but sometimes they will go over 15 minutes because I have a lot to talk about in one video, or maybe a top 5 video will go over. But if it ever comes to a point where if it does have to go over 15 minutes, it will. But 90% of the time, the videos will not be over 15 minutes. In fact, sometimes they'll be just over 10 minutes, but not longer. Now, as far as my top 5 goes, video game wise, my next top 5 video will probably be my top 5 favorite Sega Game Gear games. Guys, I've owned a lot of consoles growing up. Owned a lot of consoles. And the next one will definitely probably be, video game wise, top 5 favorite Sega Game Gear games. And I did try to make this entry once before, but the computer messed it up, so I'm recording it. When on the previous try for me recording this entry, I kind of went into a little detail about when I got the Game Gear and a lot of one of the big flaws about it being a battery drainer and whatnot. I'll save that entire story for when I do the top 5 video. I'll save that for that time. Now, I do understand a lot of people have been wondering, you know, you're supposed to cover wrestling and video games is what you're supposed to talk about, and why don't you have a top 5 list on wrestling yet? And to be honest with you guys, I'm still working on it. I mean, there are so many different aspects of professional wrestling that you have to categorize and put together, you know, who goes where and who are my top 5 favorites in this category. So I'm still working on it, but I'm probably about 95% sure my first top 5 wrestling list that'll be out will be probably my top 5 favorite wrestling managers. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, I cut my list when it comes to wrestling will cover both the independent wrestlings, like independent managers, and the so-called quote pros. Because as of late, the pros just really haven't been up to par. You know, I know a lot of you guys will disagree with me about that, but that's going to be for another video. And if you guys have any other suggestions of lists you would like to see me do, like top 5 videos you would like to see me do on a certain category, a certain subject that you want me to do a top 5 on, leave it in a comment below here on youtube.com/WrestleGamer, and I will do my best to oblige. And if it's a category that I know a lot about, then I will make a video about it. If it's a video that I don't know too much about, then I will try to do as much research into the subject as I can, and I will again do a top 5 video to the best of my abilities for that subject. Because if you guys put that out there, even again, if there's like a top 5 video you really want to see, I will do my best to make a video for you guys, because you guys take the time out to watch my videos here on YouTube, and it's very greatly appreciated. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you guys taking time out to watch my videos here on YouTube, because you know I'm not really I'm not exactly popular or anything like that. I've never really considered myself famous. You know, I've stated before, with all the videos I've done on YouTube, they could all have 0 views, and I'll still be doing videos because I thoroughly enjoy doing this video blog. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's kind of my way of, you know, other than the podcast, kind of like my almost a daily rant, as it were, almost a daily rant of just anything I wanted to talk about, you know. Wrestling and video games, of course, the 2 big subjects I talk about, but just a daily rant about anything is what I do on here. So, again, I thank you guys for watching it. We're up to 144 subscribers, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Let's keep it coming, guys. Let's keep it coming. Now, Rick Starr posted up his top 5 favorite NES games. I'm not going to have a chance to get to it today, but he does have the comment on the video on YouTube. So guys, check it out and send Rick a reply. Send Rick a reply telling him what you think of his top 5 list. In fact, any person that posted up a top 5 list on the video, send them a reply, you know, giving them your opinion on the list that they posted. I know for a fact his favorite NES games, the one he has at number 1 is The Legend of Zelda. He's a big Zelda fan. He loves Legend of Zelda. He's a big fan of the franchise of Zelda, the first RPG game in his opinion, and in a way it kind of is. In a way it kind of is for Nintendo. It is for Nintendo. Now, with that being said, again, also have my top 5 original Game Boy games list out there. Be sure you guys check out that video too, and post up your top 5 favorite original Game Boy games. And of course, when those lists get posted, guys, hey, post up a response to that person's list, telling them what you think. What you think. You know, it's important that I get feedback from you guys on the videos that I've done, and probably future videos you guys would like to see. So with that being said, that is going to be it for today's entry. Be sure you check it out every day, www.youtube.com/WrestleGamer, and also check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The WrestleGamer Show, and of course the website, www.TheWrestleGamerShow.com. Also, don't forget tomorrow, blogtalkradio.com/WGS Radio. It's going to be our coverage of Spike TV